It's
Um,
recording in progress.
And he's a young guy.
Yeah. Today is a National Stress Awareness Day. Ready?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Blast Starber 98.3, your generational radio. I'm in love with this. It's talking therapy. Good morning, Dr. Michael.
Good morning.
It's good to have you join us on the very first Tuesday of the month. Happy New Month to you.
Happy New Month to you too, and to Oyiza.
Yes.
Happy New Year, Dr. Michaels.
Hi.
We can we I think we can talk about it.
Why not?
Yes. Dr. Michael's birthday was last week Friday.
Yeah, that's true. But it was like low key.
He made it low key.
But I enjoyed it though.
Hmm.
And I think from now, I think that's if I now want to go out, it should be like after that day. But I think that's like the best birthday I've ever had.
Why was it the best birthday you've ever
I didn't
had?
go out. I didn't do anything. I did not even make it. I did not even feel like posting anything. And it was more reflective. I was able to reflect. I was able to, yeah, I think I like it that way. And then maybe like after maybe days after, I can now.
Yeah.
Why are people always? You can always go in front of the phone. So like, I think after like 2-3 days or 5 days or a week, I can always now go out and say,
Yeah.
or of course, I marked it on at your program.
Well, if you just joined this conversation, this is Talking Therapy with Dr. Michaels. Every Tuesday, we have this conversation where we bring therapy to the radio. And I said something this morning that if you have if you have a certain mindset towards therapy, this is the show that can convince you otherwise. Well, you can be part of this conversation. If you have questions, you want Dr. Michael, you want to speak to Dr. Michael, you can do that on the show this morning. You can send us a voice note, a text message, a WhatsApp message, or put a call through to us on 0811 183 1983. That's the number for you to call, text, send us a text or a WhatsApp message. Yeah. And let me first say thank you, Dr. Michael. Thank you, Dr. Michael.
Thank you for the privilege. Because I've always I've been desiring to like help reach out to journalists and just like that.
Yes, and I'm really glad that everyone was opening up in their own way.
Yeah, and I like the way people ended up talking because that was the major.
Yes, and which was really good, and I'm just very grateful to you. Thank you for the feedback has been good.
Wow,
it's been wonderful. The reception has been good. People are like, "Oh, when is the next one?" I'm like,
whoa,
the next one.
You know how much?
You know how much? if they really know how much. But I'm also grateful for we wanted about 30 people to come.
Yeah,
and we were able to get that exact number.
Wow.
Yes. So that really helped us with encouraging, that we wanted people to sign up to come. And I think for me, what was mind blowing was people who came outside of Ibadan. I didn't even see that.
From Lagos, from Osun State,
from Shaki. Shaki is like 3 hours away from here.
Yeah.
And making that commitment to come is amazing. I didn't see that. And even in the form, I realized that it was even after I realized that in the form, there was nothing to indicate location because I didn't think that anybody
people would want to come
from outside. And I would have probably factored that in or something, but I didn't factor that in at all.
And then you also did well, like making it to be like a session. You literally anchored the session, the mental health therapy session where group therapy session where you were able to allow people to talk and you coordinated it. I like the way you brought out the board, you wrote things out, and I feel like wow.
I learned that board thing when I traveled to Nairobi.
Right.
When the lecturer was engaging us and we're making points, he was always like writing it down, and then he always like reflected back on those points.
Right.
And then just to keep the energy and the call. It was a very good learning experience.
Yeah.
But we're here now, so thank you.
No.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the privilege and thank you for providing the opportunity for those guys to be able to benefit from.
Absolutely. Thank you. Well, it's National Stress Awareness Day, and I'm stressed. This morning we were looking. What's that story on the paper this morning about price of fuel or something?
Oh,
Yeah?
the 15%
And
petroleum tax.
stressing me.
Right.
I think that this whole fuel this thing, because if you really look at it, at the core of it, it's not like they're doing this in a way to like get to really. They're not doing this because of they want to stop the importation of fuel.
Right.
They're using it to recoup money.
Mm.
And you know that the federal government, the NNPC, is a shareholder in Dangote Refinery, right? And everybody's trying to make the most money back. Investors are already asking for money. So this 15% tariff on petrol, as much as people are seeing it as, oh, they want to ensure that the local ones are benefiting more. At the core of it is not the people are not at the core of why they are making that policy. It's still about themselves, and it's stressful.
Yeah, I think is how did they say this in English now? I think it's high time people started like separating themselves from Nigeria mentally.
Be like me.
Separating like and then have like two governments. That's your own. But there's a course I started like self-government. That's a therapy course
Yeah.
for my clients. So self-government. So there's actually self-government. There's Nigerian government. You must not mix the two.
Okay.
Self-government is different from Nigerian government. Self-government is different from Oyo state government. Your self-government is supporting the state government, seeing how it can help the state government, seeing how it can help the national or federal government. So when you mix the two, you'll be stressed.
Okay.
But if you separate the two, then you won't be stressed. When you separate the two, it gives you clarity. When you separate the two, it gives you clarity and it helps you to make very good, well-informed decisions. It also helps you to know who to talk to, who to ask questions from, and what kind of questions you should ask. So that's why it's very important that each person gets to separate the two and not mix the two.
Okay.
So, and the head of that self-government is you. The question is, do you know that you are the head of that government? Number two is, it's like you have been underrating yourself. You have never thought of the fact that you have the capacity to be able to head the government. So you will discover that the moment there is self-government, in fact, the federal government will not need to bother will not need to bother themselves about protests. You are not going to see me. It's not likely you're going to see me in any protest because it's more like two nations, more like a nation within a nation. Okay, look at an embassy, maybe like the embassy of a country. Have you ever seen them on a protest in another country, like staff of an embassy of a country in another country? But rather, what they do is, how can we help you?
Yeah.
So you need to start thinking that way. How can I help Nigeria?
Not how can Nigeria help me?
Yes.
Like what the Americans say, what can you do for America? Not what America can do for you.
Yes. And then if you're working in an organization too, there's self-government, there's corporate government.
How can I help the organization? Not what the organization can do.
So it's not like my livelihood is dependent on you. How much can you pay me?
Allah.
How much can you pay me? I'm here to help the corporate management to better the company. And the more I remember what I said to a client many years ago, they won't want you to go because not that they, how will I say, the reason why they don't want you to go is not because they really love you in inverted comma. It's because you are needed.
You're needed, yeah.
And come to think of it, people really hold on to you because you are needed, not necessarily because they really like you that much.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let's stay on this self-government and the external government.
Yeah.
So in every aspect, you as an individual exist as an individual, and like you rightly said, you're the CEO of your life, and you're supposed to govern your own life.
And there's health sector, there is is it economic now? Economic sector.
Yeah.
There is transport.
Mm-hmm.
You have your transport machine out there.
Yes.
That's your transport department.
Yes.
You and even if you don't have a transport machine, you did
take
not
public
fly
transport.
here. So that's your transport machine department. And so you have so just the same way as the federal government has several
Arms of ministries, department, and agencies.
you also have
You also. I like how you say it now, because I'm realizing that the ability to be able to break down this, the way the federal government has broken down theirs, you break down all these things in your own life. Oh, this is my transport department. Why is my transport department stressing me?
Yeah.
There's a health department. There's a family department. There's a wife department.
Yeah.
There is a children department.
Yeah.
There's a work department.
Yeah.
There is a development department, because what did they call that ministry?
They are projects
or something department, right?
Special duties.
Special duties, And if you're able to break down all these things, you know
entertainment
department,
social life.
And
SEX life.
Yes. You're able to break this down, you can really begin to have a grip of your life.
Yes. And then life start making, because your parents also complained of what you're complaining about now.
They did.
And I don't think it's going to change. So you just want to ask yourself, I'm all by myself. I should think more of what I can do for others, not necessarily what others can do. And as I start thinking of self-government, I start attracting investors into my life.
Because investors invest in a government.
And don't forget that investment is all about is it speculations now? No, perception. So you have your own currency in your self-government.
Yeah.
And currency is based on perception, the way it is perceived.
Yes.
Whether it is true or not. As long as your propaganda is strong, people will invest.
Yes.
And that's the worst we're talking about in your program.
Yes.
So imagine if the perception is now like equal to the realized perception. Like the perception is very true. It's actually the perception is what the perception is saying and is saying is true about who you are. Imagine the amount of investment you would attract into your life. There are some countries in the world that don't need to go and meet anybody to say, come and invest. People are literally rushing there to invest.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, everybody is always thinking about what's in it for me.
Absolutely. I'm thinking of the word patriotism for some reasons. When we think about this self-governance and the federal government type of governance, and how does this play its role when you govern yourself? Does this make you less patriotic because you consciously or unconsciously are thinking of yourself?
Yeah.
Can you become unpatriotic with that mindset?
Yeah. You are thinking more of yourself primarily.
Okay.
Secondarily, you are thinking of others. And the way it goes is, like, let's use a relationship. A woman is going to say yes to you if she feels that you can lead yourself. And she will also say yes to you if she feels you can take care of yourself.
Okay.
And she also will say yes to you if she feels that you know where you are going. So I see several videos on TikTok where they say if you want to get a woman, these are the things you should do. So there are several videos. So, but if the center or the central message is a man should be himself.
A man should be himself.
His true self. If you are your true self, getting a woman will not be very difficult. So let's now apply that to this self-government. Once you are able to get your self-government together, you are able to see the role you play in Nigeria or in issues about Nigeria. You're able to see clearly. There's clarity. You're not going to mix up issues. You're not going to become sentimental. You're not going to become emotional. You are going to be like Oyiza that will give you the clear-cut truth. Because the reason why it will be very easy for me to tell you the truth is because you are not feeding me.
Which is why it will be difficult for you to tell me the truth.
Because many people find it difficult saying the truth to someone that fits them.
That's why we have a, what do you call this thing, where you see, there's this thing they say, I think they say to Yoruba that, when the owner of the organization is doing something, you just watch it till it's spoiled because you cannot go and tell him.
Because it's the one feeding you.
Yeah.
But even if it's the one feeding you, but your self-government is intact.
Okay.
Even if he sends you away, you know that you will get something else to do.
Okay.
So then you tell him the truth.
Mm.
So self-government is very important because that's the way like life is.
Yeah.
People came to your program on Saturday, secondarily to support you, but primarily for themselves. And that guy said that he came all the way from, is he Akure?
Yeah, from Oshun.
Because of what?
For himself.
For the therapy.
For the therapy. Mm.
So you can say, oh, my friend, my school friend, my friend. Yes, that's secondary.
He came because he had a need to be met.
So why don't you provide value and people who need will come, not necessarily because they love you or like you, and they don't have to like you or love you.
Yeah, and to be fair, this year's radio room, 65% of the people who showed up never met them before.
You understand?
And it's almost a totally different people from the first radio room. Almost totally different people.
So it will now be wrong for you to now say it's about me. They came for themselves.
They came for themselves.
And then your own satisfaction is that you provided value.
Yeah.
So being a patriotic citizen comes from the fact that I take care of myself. It's when you take care of yourself so much that you feel like giving to people.
It's when you take care of yourself so much that you would feel like giving to people.
Yes. Without necessarily expecting anything in return.
Let me write that down. Let me say that again.
As in, it is when you take care of yourself, you end up not having familiarity issues or entitlement issues. Like, I give you this, I expect you to give me back. So once you are, an effective self-government will help me to become an effective patriotic citizen, because whatever criticism I'm going to give to the government is going to be a constructive one, not an emotional one, not a sentimental one. Then the issue of tribe will never come in. The issue of religion will never come in. Everything will be based on performance.
Equity.
Because everything is business.
Yeah.
And people listen to you when you talk based on performance and not based on emotional stuff. So a good follower will be a good leader. So the pathway to being an effective patriotic citizen is you being a patriotic citizen under your own self-government.
Under your own self-government. How patriotic are you to
yourself? Hey!
How patriotic are you to yourself? And if we really answer that question, to be honest, we are not entirely patriotic to ourselves.
That's the problem of Nigeria.
Nigeria itself is not patriotic to itself.
Yeah.
So there is no way the government in power can be patriotic to the people it's governing.
Because people themselves are not even patriotic to themselves. And so the people cannot even demand for, they won't have clarity on what to demand.
Yes.
They won't be objective enough. They will be subjective. Then they will bring in ethnicity. Then they will bring in religion. Look at an average Nigerian today. It's just that we are just so blessed. There's just something about Nigeria that is so special. That's what is really carrying us. But if you take away that stuff, whatever it is. So if you can now help Nigerians to be able to take self-governance very, very seriously, they will naturally give back. They will naturally pay tax.
Yeah.
They will not. They just see that I'm supporting you.
You're not doing me a favor.
No, I'm doing you a favor.
I'm doing you a favor.
Yeah, and for effective self-governance, you need to know how life runs, what runs life, and you need to know that mental health is a core of life, and you want to gain mastery over your mental health. And that's why this show is very, very important.
Yeah.
So you are no more emotional, sentimental. They call you for analysis, political analysis, and then you are emotional. Because you think subconsciously that your life depends on that. That person, that chairman, he has to do well. He has to do well. He doesn't do well. Hey.
Like this morning now, they fired the government because of they want to go and be doing diplomatic ties with the US when people are suffering. They want to go and blow money to fly abroad. And I was really mad at
And that would not be fair to your own mental health. Because you're not going to feel good after saying all those.
Even if I'm right.
Yeah. So effective self-governance removes excessive. It brings about constructive criticism, objective ones.
Okay.
That will naturally get to where you should go to. Government officials listen now. They listen.
They do. They do.
And they know who is objective.
Yes.
And they know who is sentimental. So, and normally, I think the culture in Nigeria is too subjective. Maybe because of religion and ethnicity. Can we be more objective?
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of confidence and courage to be objective. And where courage and confidence come from is very good mental health state. The state of your mental health reflects the quality of life you live, which in turn affects how you govern your life. Yes, like the tasks you mentioned at your program, I quickly did revision technique so that I would not be disturbed. So while I was making affirmations and I said, okay, I'll make effective evaluation about, then it crossed my mind that I will have an engaging discussion with my lawyer to see how that is going to affect me. And what. So with that will then make me to be responsive, not reactive.
Yes.
But if I now say, oh, whatever, I won't be able to know who, because your mind has the answer about who you should talk to. And your mind can only tell you when you are calm. That is, your mental health is more effective and optimal when you are calm. That's why you discover that all the good decisions you have ever made in this life was
at the point of
when
calm.
You were calm.
Yes. I figure, the day I clocked that in, my life changed. I'm telling you, the day I clocked it, I realized that I like to show up to a place on time. I like to be on time because I'm more calm than when I get there, they have not started. That I was hesitant to get there. It changes my emotional being, my emotional state in a way that I'm hurrying, I'm driving fast, I'm not consciously moving in a way that I'm comfortable.
Like this morning now, I was already done coming by 7.
Yeah, anxiety.
I was already done coming by 7. The only thing I did not, I was here to do was to eat, and then I was on my way. Because when you are in a hurry, you are sending a signal to your mental health that you lack something. So what the constant messaging that your mental health is getting is you lack something. You lack something. You are going to be late. This is a very bad situation. And then you start sweating. And then that's when you are brushing your teeth and then toothpaste will fall on your clothes. That's when your leg will hit the door or hit the keg. And then all sort of things will start happening. And then you are in, not only are you going to be late, you're also going to affect your life in a non-positive way. That day, the whole of that day, you can be sure that day is not going to end well. But if you are now calm, maybe by preparing 2 hours before, so it will be at your pace.
That's what happens. Like, I think I was in a situation where I broke my gadget, and it was cause I was trying to do too many things at the same time. And here's the thing: Trevor had said a thing where he was telling his sibling, you keep darting to the kitchen. What if it falls? How about you, take what you can take at a go, and then come back and take the rest. But the sibling didn't see it that way at the time, and then they ended up breaking a glass, and he just lost it. I told you. But truly though, but I do think that sometimes there needs to be chaos, so that there can be clarity.
And you see that chaos is coming from it has to be the necessary chaos, because there's also unnecessary chaos.
True. There has to be chaos for there to be clarity.
So we have to put in brackets necessary chaos.
Okay.
Because necessary chaos makes you to be uncomfortable and pushes you away from where you are to where you are supposed to be. That's the function of necessary chaos. Another word for necessary chaos is life challenges.
I called it a canon event.
Yeah. And a necessary chaos is inevitable at every phase. Okay, so I just tweeted some days ago that life is a school, that this world is a school, and the most prized material is knowledge. You have never seen anybody bring mattress to school. You don't sleep in school. So even you're always in a hurry because there's home. This world is not.
This world is not my home.
That guy, he clocked something. Like I think he hacked something. He hacked something.
What's his name? Reeves.
Yeah, he hacked something. This world is not our home. So let's not bring mattress and start sleeping everywhere. Because the reason why we get angry and we get anxious when we hear such stuff is because subconsciously we brought mattress to come and sleep in school.
You don't need mattress, the table and chair is enough.
In short, I came to school to like but we came to school to get a degree. And if there is no exam, how will you get promotion?
Trisha,
will I become a doctor without an exam? I went through 4 powerful exams to become a doctor. So the question is,
I hear you, doc.
Do you want to be a doctor? Yes. Then you must take these exams. And the exams are in 2 parts. The daily ones, which are the mini test over 30, continuous assessment, and then the major ones over 70. So like today now, this is like almost 10 or something. You have gone through a lot of tests. I woke up like 4. I think I slept back, but I woke up like 3, 4, and I've gone through several tests. Coming here. You too, you have gone through several tests. Coming here. So and your responses are going to be like to either a response or a reaction. Those are the 2 options. You know, when you have those objective exams, they say A, B. A is response. You know, objective they call it.
Yes.
A is response, B is reactive. Reactive there is negative. The response is positive.
Proactive.
What if you catch yourself in a reactive situation?
Then you call yourself back to order.
Yeah.
And you do revision technique. Calm yourself down. And the calm yourself down. That's why Oriki, the African culture is very rich. Oriki. Do you know Oriki? You're from Kogi.
I do have one because my father is Yoruba.
So is it that Oriki or anything that, like I said at your program, something that calms you? And when you say you just become calm, that's step 1. Then the step 2 is your mind will now naturally bring up a desired picture, the way it should be like. And then when your mind brings that, then you now start, thinking about it, saying it, and just like that. That's the revision technique. That's how to bring yourself back to order.
Interesting.
No comment.
So don't mix the journey of Nigeria with your own personal journey. And don't mix it with that of your family.
Ain't no comment. I'm so calm.
This it's interesting how this conversation is about stress, but at the core of it, we have dealt with the reasons why we are stressed.
Right.
I think there's anything anyone listening has to take home is that the way you see the federal government have ministries, departments, and agencies is the way you need to begin to see your life.
Yeah.
You need to be able to say you are the president of your life. You have ministries, departments, and agencies. How are you going to manage those ministries, departments, and agencies? Who is going to be responsible for those ministries, departments, and agencies? Right? Is it within your control or not within your control?
You can walk in front of it.
Is it within your control or not within your control?
And then how much money what's my budget
for each of these things? Somebody said something that if you have something in your home, how do you determine its value? Is to see it as an employee.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe you have there's something you feel like you've had for too long. If you treat it as an employee, you would ask yourself, is this employee still serving the purpose? Is it still serving me? And if the answer is yes, you still
continue.
If you feel like, oh, this employee is not serving me now, but they can still serve me later. So is it discard or maintain or repair or replace?
Then is it a liability? Is it an asset?
Is it an asset?
So you discover that when you have so much time dedicated to self-governance, you will have lesser time for Nigeria.
Absolutely.
And the time that you now dedicate to Nigeria, you will now be able to use it more effectively. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Unlike if you now use the time for self-governance for Nigeria, and then the time for Nigeria, you now use it for your own life. That was how we came up with that 80-20 rule.
Yes.
Dedicate 80% of the day thinking about your life, and then 20% of the day thinking about what you don't have control over. Nigeria. You're not in control of Nigeria.
You're not.
Your corporate entity, Blast FM.
Wallahi.
Because you're not the CEO, you're not the one making final decision. So why is he now like making you, once you have been able to pass on your recommendation to the person who is in charge, who can either throw the stuff into the trash or use it? At the end of the day, whatever will come will not be on your head.
And you can choose not to make recommendation.
And you can choose not to, you understand? But that you will now say 20% of the time you're going to spend it on your own life, and then use 80% to about the people. That's when people will stop respecting you at your corporate place, because they will know. Because you will over talk, you will overreact, you will overdo everything. They will just know. They may not be able to place their hands on it, but you just know that there's something off. But it's just like a guy and a woman. And once a woman knows that you have focus, you're pursuing your purpose, that's when you won't be calling every day. Hello, I just called to say, have you, let me say the way they say, have you eaten? Then you come back 30 minutes later. How are you? You don't have work. Women only respect a man or men that have work. But if you have so much focus on your life, you will discover that you won't be calling. And whenever you call, it will be because women sense energy so fast. They know whenever you are calling for something else and it's not for what you want, you're going to send a negative energy, negative vibe. And women will sense it. That's when they start misbehaving. So that's it. Then they will not pick your call. The same thing happens in corporate world. The same thing happens in Nigeria. People always know when you are sending the wrong energy. So just ask yourself, 80% of my time, am I spending it on myself? It's for your own good.
It's for your own good. That's a question we all should go and think of. 80% of your time, are you spending it on yourself?
That's like 20 hours, I think.
Yeah, about 20 hours a day.
Even if you don't have anything to do, go and sleep.
Rest your body.
Do you know the positive impact that sleep has on your mental health?
Let the church say amen.
You'll be so refreshed. You will have time to eat. Your skin will be
glow. You feel refreshed.
You have time to watch movies.
Shower.
You shower. Circadian rhythm was off because they barely get any sleep. I mean, I'm also one of those people.
And now, yes, she has not slept.
She know they sleep. I don't know how they.
If I even tried, and you are this awake. I can never be this awake.
I don't do it every day, but
I can never be. I'm looking at you. I can never be this awake. I'll just be.
I feel tired. My eyes are tired.
Right? But you still look fresh because I saw your face like.
My eyes are tired. They are like when I close them, I feel like that thing when
like a pepper inside.
Yeah, that's how my eyes feel.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it is what it is. Gotta do what we gotta do.
Yes, sir. Dr. Michael, as always, you're always amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Always a pleasure doing this with you. Once again, thank you so much for Saturday.
Thank you very much.
I'm very grateful
for the opportunity.
Yeah. Well,
we need to do GoFundMe for birthday present, though, please.
What do we want to buy Dr. Michael now? Dr. Michael, would you want to go to Maldives? Would you want to go to the Maldives? Do you have your passport?
Just put me inside your
Yes.
We have to arrange for you maybe 4 days, 3 nights, 4 days trip to the Maldives.
God, that would be so.
3 days, baby. Yeah. Go all out 1 week. So that when you're going, you can just put me in your suitcase. Let me go and start taking my flexibility classes now so I can hold properly.
Inside the box.
Yes. And smuggle me out of the country.
It's okay.
Because at this point, I think that's what I need. I need to.
You want to run away from Nigeria?
No.
You will now use me.
The people in it, I'm trying to be so kind with my words.
You want to use me to escape Nigeria?
Yes. Put me inside cargo. You lie. You lie. But again, it's always a pleasure. Thanks, Dr. Michaels.
Thank you very much
for the work you do on radio and the one you do off.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I mean, I hope to see more of you.
You guys are the best.
You are the best, too.